Hi everyone, and welcome back to Art with Mrs. S. Today we're going to be working on a landscape and how to draw trees. You're going to need a blue crayon, a brown crayon, and a green crayon. And I'm going to start with my green crayon and make my horizon line. And I'll do this kind of towards the center of my paper, straight across. And then if you lay your crayon flat, you can color in all of this grass at the bottom very quickly. You'll still want to press kind of hard so you don't have a bunch of white showing, but you'll fill all of this grassy area green. You can go all the way to the edge of the paper, all the way side to side. If you want to draw like little blades of grass, or draw like a little bush, that's okay too. But draw in your grass. Next, we're gonna do the same thing on top, but this time I'm gonna lay my blue crayon flat, and I'll crayon rub or press down side to side all around until I have my whole sky filled with blue. And you don't have to press too terribly hard, but you do want it dark enough that you can see that blue on the top half of your paper. And that's a really easy way to create a simple background. If you remember the third color I just showed you, we're going to be using brown today. Instead of crayon rubbing with brown, we're going to do some drawing. So to start with a tree, we don't want it floating up here in the sky. We're going to start in the grass somewhere. And we're going to draw a vertical line going up. I'm going to fatten up my tree a little bit, so I'll draw another one right next to it. And I can kind of color that in. Got a nice tree starting to grow. Now to make branches or to make limbs on the tree, they always go up and outwards. So this is kind of like making a Y or a fork on my tree. And I can do that on both sides. So it looks like that line I made has two arms. To keep adding to my tree, I do the same thing, adding those lines that go up and out and up and out, and they get smaller as they get higher, and I can make more limbs that go up and out and up and out, and you continue that pattern until your tree looks pretty full. When we paint, we'll paint our leaves on, so don't worry about the leaves of my tree just yet. Beside this tree, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll draw a line going up, color it in, drawing another line to the side. And you might have some trees that are bigger, some are smaller. On the bottom here, I'm giving them some roots that are at the base. So it's fatter and it goes skinnier as it grows up and out. Some trees will have more limbs than other trees, making those Y-like shapes, giving them arms, making like a letter V, goes up and out, up and out. And you'll start getting kind of your own style. If you mess up a little bit, you can go back and kind of fatten up your tree or make it thicker at the bottom. I'm going to end this with a third one. If you want to do more than 3 trees, that's all right. I got those 2 lines running side by side. Kind of fatten up the bottom and color in the middle. If you need to make it bigger, you can. And then start making those arms on both sides. I'm pressing pretty hard so I can see. I don't want to see my blue. I want to step brown for those tree limbs. Up and out, and up and out, up and out. When you get at least 3 trees drawn, you're going to stop and wait for your next instruction so we can paint today. Thanks for joining me today. I can't wait to see how your trees start out. Have a good day.